in Charlotte. I was doing a class in Charlotte. A woman says, I only have a small question, Dr. Ulan. Bullshit stuff. So the question comes up and I'm cleaning. I'm watching my mind, seeing what's coming up. I'm cleaning, I'm watching it, and I hear the divinity say to me, ask her a question just to see what she will do. And I went, blah, 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 and up she came. And what I saw, and I did the cleaning with, lunchtime, I went to lunch, and she came to see me, because I already know what the problem was. She had suicide. That's what I was working on. All the women in this world who feel down, dislocated, unloved, uncared for, commit suicide. In Japan, where I just came from, 30,000 people a year commit suicide. Yeah, but don't you commit suicide in your mind? Yeah, you do it all the time. So the point is, what Joe Vitale and I are pointing out, you better get to zero. Don't try to figure anything out. If you have a question in this room, that's great. Outside of this room, if you hang around with questions, it's going to take you down. It's going to take you down. I'm only here to say hello. We're going to handle questions in this room, but I want to know the questions will teach you more. Yes?
I've heard some people say...
You can stand up,
okay,
so I can see you, please.
I've heard some people just repeat, I'm sorry.
No, you didn't hear that. You heard yourself hearing them repeat.
Well, I read it in an email.
No, you didn't read it in an email. You read your reaction to it. That's why I'm saying you can be cleaning with this stuff instead of hanging around with it. When you say, Joe Vitale said, you didn't say that. It's your thoughts are saying that's what Joe Vitale said. You never heard it straight. You'll never hear it straight. The data will never give you the answer. Never, never, never.
My question was, it didn't seem to be addressing anything in particular, and I'm wondering if the cleaning should have a subject.
Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't know either.
You don't know?
No. Why? But you'll never know. That's the point I'm telling you. If you say, I love you, you don't know what divinity is going to do. You're not the one that's going to heal. The divinity is going to heal. You have to be responsible. But you don't have any idea what's going to be worked on.
So if I just went around saying... No,
you got to be careful about saying that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Well, can you give us some guidelines? Because that's what I'm here to learn.
Yeah, but the guideline is just say, I love you.
All the time?
Well, if you want to do it all the time. But that's the guideline, is be 100% responsible. And the way to be 100% responsible is start cleaning so you can get to zero.
And what about the, I'm sorry, forgive me?
Now you're getting fancy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to follow all the instructions.
No, you're not trying. No. What you're trying to do is you're trying to stay stuck in the data. Just get to the cleaning. If you're trying to figure things out, you're going to get stuck and swallowed up by the data. I'm only here to say, just get to the cleaning. Forget how come, why, should I do it this way, that way. Just do it. Okay. See, now you're rippling over here, and she's got a question, but it's trash too.
Okay.
Because if you and I were at zero, you wouldn't be asking all this. Now I'm saying to these people who are watching you, they think it's you and me, but it's the trash in them. Yeah, I know it's a very different way. So just get to the cleaning. That's the story. Forget about trying to figure out what's going on. The intellect will not have... Listen, watch this. I just want to make a point over here, because it's very important for you to know. So let it be the conscious mind. Let this be the subconscious. For every one byte of information that this is aware of, 1 million it's not aware of. So at any given second, it's 15 bytes per second conscious, so it's 15 million. 15 million you're not aware of. Huh? Yeah, and you're saying, I know? You're saying, what, I'm going to clean a specific thing? No, just say, I love you, thank you. Forget about trying to get it. Look at this intellect part of you, trying to figure everything out. Look at this stuff. When there's a tumultuous kind of activity going below your consciousness. So the story is, I'm only here to I guess, promote it. Just clean. Give up trying to. Yeah. Now she's going to be talking. Now she's going to be talking. You have an opportunity to clean now because it's trash.
I thank you for that.
Yeah, well, it is trash. I'm going to tell her it's trash.
I know it's trash.
Because if she was at zero, he told me it's okay to be really pointed. So if you're at zero, you wouldn't be clean. You wouldn't be speaking. And if she has a question, she could have cleaned it, and she wouldn't have it. But now we're going to have to put up with it because she's giving you a chance to clean. You understand this? She's giving every one of you a chance to clean. But you're just sitting there because you think it's her problem. Yeah. So let's hear what the trash is.
As I'm cleaning.
No, you're asking anyway. What do you mean as you're cleaning?
No, as I'm cleaning.
Yes.
Does it have to come from the heart or the intellect or both?
See, this is Los Angeles stuff. Yeah. In Los Angeles, where I do a lot of training, because I have to be there because I get to clean up the stuff in me, Los Angeles people are saying, do you have to mean it, Dr. Ulet? I mean, and so I would say to them, show me how you would mean it. They go, no, you don't have to. When you hit a delete button, you don't have to mean it, right? Yeah. So, you know, all of the woes and trouble of creation sits in this room. And if you're not willing to be 100% responsible, this war in Iraq will go on, the health system will go on, 30,000 people commit suicide because you are not being 100% responsible. So I'm only here to say, hello, just clean. That's your job. And divinity who can heal, only divinity can heal, will come down and say, oh my God, thank God they said I love you. You know that old saying, love thy enemy? You've heard of that? So who are you loving when you do the cleaning?
Yourself.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. You're loving what? Your enemy is who? Your trash. That's who you're loving. When you're angry, you're loving that to allow God to consume that. You're at zero, only then will you be in love with yourself. But you can't be in love with yourself unless you have enemies running around called trash, anger, resentment, annoying, thinking, coping, managing, God knows everything else. So to love your enemies is to love your trash. Love whatever is going on for which you have no idea. The 15 million going on below your consciousness. 50 million enemies, what Shakespeare called poor soul. This is the soul for Shakespeare. Poor soul. These rebel powers that thee array. So Shakespeare's already got it 400-something years ago, saying, here are your rebel powers. These are your only enemies. Once you get rid of them, by being 100% responsible, I love you, thank you, all of that, get rid of the trash, immediately seek ye first the kingdom, which is zero, and everything else will be added. You get it automatically. But you won't seek it if you're trying to figure out what's going on. How come? Why? Do I have to do it this way? Do I have to mean it? And we're all stuck. Yes. Remember, this is, you get to clean with this. It goes on the outside. Yes.
Here's my trash. Yeah, I've been cleaning, letting go. That's my trash. And what happens when you are doing that and you actually feel like you're just getting worse?
You have to go up slower and louder so I can understand.
What happens when you're cleaning and you feel like you're getting worse?
I don't hear what you're saying. No, you should be cleaning. I mean, you should be cleaning. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. But you can't be pure in heart. You've got trash running around. So let me hear it one more time as I clean. So be very specific. Give me for an example.
Okay. I started I have been clearing.
Yes.
But I also find it harder to get out of bed and deal with the pain and the tiredness all the time. And then it gets to a stage where I can't clear anymore. And I found it even very difficult to get here and keep going.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to do it today. You can do it automatically without being conscious of it. I'm going to show you how to do that, but I have to get through the trash. Yes? Yes.
What do you think about if you're not thinking about anything?
It's bullshit what you're thinking about. It's bullshit. You're not at zero. I'm trying to get you back to zero. Well, but you're giving me bullshit stuff.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, not probably, you are. Yeah. So I'm saying to you that if that guy was cleaning, you wouldn't have asked that question. But see, he thinks it's you. I mean, really. Because you can only ask a question if he had it in him already. You guys need to know that. That all of the woes and problems are already in you. You already came in. So if you were going to ask that question, you've asked it 1,000,000 times. But he was around too. He could have been cleaning. Had he cleaned, you would not have asked that. He would have erased it. This is really beautiful if you're willing to be yourself.
So why don't we just all ask crazy questions and just clean all day and
Well, because you're going to be like you. There's going to be people around you because you're asking questions. You're making comments. But can you imagine if you were constantly cleaning, everybody would be in heaven. That's what they do. This is what the training of folks around all of you. You're going to help people. What a bunch of bullshit stuff. You're the problem. So now let's say he's a client. He's going to come and see me. I have a schedule. He's going to see me next week. Boy, I start cleaning with whatever I have with him. I'm going to start cleaning because when he shows up, we will have an easy time, have coffee, and he'll pay me $250. Yeah. I mean, right? But why couldn't you do it? Because you think you're going to help him. He doesn't need help. He's already perfect. What is imperfect is the data in you that says otherwise. That says otherwise. All of you walking around. So we say, well, he's got a problem. No, we got a problem. And I'm here to tell you, listen, it's over here. It's only over here. It's only data. Everybody's perfect. The universe is absolutely, God only creates perfect universe. Well, my God, what is imperfect? Just the data. The data where? In you. And if you don't get to it by being 100%, we're all going to be stuck. I'm going to be doing my cleaning, but if you get stuck by thinking, coping, boy, this is the 15 million going on. I'm going to be doing my cleaning, but some of this data I will not be aware of if you're in Thailand somewhere goofing off. I'm going to be stuck, and so will my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. And we'll have the wars over, another Vietnam, because none of us are 100% responsible. So the only question is, are we going to get 100% responsible, and how do we do that? Simply, like Joe Vitale says, just cleaning. So you can be zero, and once you're zero, everybody else can be zero. Here's the way it works. Simple to do, but I'm going to show you 3 states of being.
Recent scientific studies have proven that one of the reasons you may not be attracting money now has nothing to do with what you're doing, has nothing to do with what you're thinking consciously, but has a lot to do with how your pineal gland is programmed. Now, the good news is there's a way to reprogram it. There's something new, and I have the special report right here. It's the Wealth Rhythm Code. The Wealth Rhythm Code is a sound frequency designed to target your pineal gland. And what it is doing is erasing the past programming and freeing you and even reprogramming you so you can now attract wealth. How this works is amazing because it only takes 7 minutes. There are generational curses, generational programming that has been activated in you. And a large part of what you're receiving and attracting and achieving has to do with not so much your conscious thinking or the law of attraction or any of the hocus pocus that is out there. It has to do with the scientific fact that your pineal gland has been programmed and you've inherited its limitations. So the good news is with the Wealth Rhythm Code, you can reprogram it. Let me read a couple things from the special report here. Most of the programs that are already out there only focus on feeling better. Feeling better is fantastic. Who doesn't want to feel better? But you want wealth. Don't you want to attract concrete results? Don't you want to pull into your life actual wealth that you can put in the bank, that you can count, that you can share, spend, invest, circulate? You want the real thing. So do I. That's why I'm so excited, because there's a body of work out there that says your genetics is programmed in such a way to cause you to get lack and limitation. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with your ancestors, and you can't really blame them. They lived in a different time. They lived in a different place. They downloaded limitations, and they passed them on to you. They passed them on to you. So no wonder you've struggled. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with how you've been programmed by generations past. What do you do about that? That's the good news. In the report I'm looking at, there's a book that's called The Body Keeps the Score. And in the book, the author says there's generational genetics. Generational genetics. That means you've inherited the genetics of other people, your relatives, your bloodline, going back through the beginning of time, more or less. And again, who cares if you can't do something about it? But the good news is you can do something about it. This recent discovery, it's the Wealth Rhythm Code. It's a breakthrough that activates your pineal gland so it generates wealth rhythm for you. There's studies that prove this. There's research that says this is happening. There are people that are making this work. And I'm going to tell you, there's also people upset about it. This has been funded by millionaires and billionaires, and they're getting upset because they didn't want this secret to get out. They wanted to hold it to their chest. I don't believe that's the way wealth should be shared. I think when we have wealth, when we have information, when we have gold, when we can make a difference, tell the world. Let's help each other. That's what I'm doing here. I want to help you. Now, we all know what struggle is like. And if you keep on doing what you've been doing, you probably got to keep on struggling like you've been struggling. Break free, break through, and break now. I encourage you to read every word here, and I encourage you just to jump ahead and invest. It's 7 minutes. 7 minutes to remove a generational curse so that you can experience the wealth and prosperity and abundance. It exists, but you haven't seen it because of the pineal gland and the programming that was there. Let's break free. I've broken free. I want you to break free. So please, in all sincerity, read every word here and then invest in yourself. This will make a difference in your life, your family's life, your community's life. And if there's causes you believe in on the planet, you can help them too, because you'll attract the wealth that you can redirect to where you think it will do the most good. But it all begins right now. Take a leap. Jump ahead. Have faith. And as I like to say, expect miracles.